Hi, I'm Susan Winter, and I was asked a question today: is there such a thing as love at first sight? Well, that's a two-part answer. Yes, I do believe that there are individuals that have looked at somebody, they've come into a room, somebody stepped up to the bar, they meet somebody, and they know. They get a very strong internal sense. The men and women who've told me this throughout my life have been of all different ages and said the minute that they locked eyes onto their partner, they knew. Now, how does that actually happen? Well, I believe that that is the result of this incredible computer that is constantly recording inside of us from birth. We recognize, we learn patterns, we see facial gestures, movements. I believe that in micro gestures, in just looking at somebody, although it appears to be a matter of moments, that we have racked up tremendous data that's being compared to the data that we already have from birth and through all of our lifehood experiences, and is giving us a yes or a no. And sometimes it's overwhelming that we recognize this. The only downside to immediate attraction is, are we recognizing familiar patterns that are familiar but not for positive reasons? For example, we could be accustomed to the bearing and demeanor of a type of personality that may not be our best choice. We may have grown up with a difficult or controlling person in our family life. So when we meet a person that, although they've said very little and we see them, we may think, I recognize this. And simply because it's familiar, we think we like it and we think it fits, because in our experience, that has been our experience. So how do we weigh this out? Well, we're moving very quickly in our time period. The onslaught of information that we are gathering from all different platforms that are begging for our attention are requiring us as a species to make very quick decisions about our preference. So I have no doubt that our sense of attraction and clearly identifying, I like this, I don't like that, will be sped up in the process. And many of us may think we're encountering love at first sight. It takes just a second bit of information to clarify this, because those individuals who have said they knew love at first sight had an overwhelming feeling of recognition, but a positive experience, that they knew. Somehow they went home and told their parents or their friends, I've met the woman I'm going to marry. Or stories like, I know I've met somebody special, I can feel it. But oftentimes now in our rapid-paced society, because of the way that we're integrating information and forced to either look at a title as clickbait and know that we want it or not, which of 100 emails do we answer first? We've gotten very good at filtering out the things that interest us and making snap decisions. So as you see somebody and everything inside you goes, yes, this is of interest. True, that may indeed be of interest, and go and explore it. That is what you're being asked to do. But also keep an open mind. Are you recognizing this as a yes because it's a familiar pattern? Maybe in the way that you were raised. Is this, even though it's familiar, is this the best choice for you? Is it a good choice for you? I hope that helps you in some of this selection process that's going on now. For more on my site, come to susanwinter.net and check out the rest of my videos on YouTube. Thanks a lot.